Hello and welcome. My name is Lois Wyant and I'm with JFT Web Marketing. And today we're going to talk about Facebook for businesses. And so hopefully this will be a lot of information for you to actually grow your business on Facebook. Just a brief information about me, because I know when people talk about doing webinars and things, they say spend 3 or 4 minutes talking about yourself, but I've got too much information to share with you that's very actionable. So just briefly, I have been in marketing for 30 years. I love the changes in marketing because it's just a continuous learning process. There's always something new to learn. And it's easier today for locally owned businesses to compete in marketing. And when I first started, if you couldn't afford a full page ad in the newspaper, then it was hard to let people know about your business. And today, you can do it through the internet. So whether it's using social media or just Google, but we have access now to be small business marketers. I love learning, and I'm proud to say that I'm a Christian, a wife, a mom, and a Gigi. So why should a business be on Facebook? As we look at the trends of social media, we still find that Facebook has still the largest following. So at 2.2 billion users, it's twice as many as any of the other social medias. Facebook is very open to men and women. It has a great variety of options for us to use as far as the types of posts that we can do. So why be on Facebook? Facebook makes your brand more visible. It creates a network of personal and professional contacts. You can build your relationship with clients and influencers. You can share content and demonstrate your professionalism. And it also gives a great place to share relevant information and links. But the number one reason that you should be on Facebook is to generate leads and get the leads' email addresses. We've often had it said, money is in the list. That is so more true now than ever. Your list is your bank account. You can't depend on Facebook because they own the game board. They own the playing field. So they get the chance to make the rules, and they get the chance to change the rules with very little or almost no notice. So if you want to control your marketing, you need to be able to control your list. Don't let Facebook be the controller of your list. What I'm going to share with you today are the types of pages that are available, the types of posts that you should be making, and getting the leads and maintaining the conversation. So let's talk with the types of pages. There's 3 types of pages. There's a personal page, there's business pages, and there are group pages. If you were going to compare these 3 types of pages, you will find the one thing they have in common is that all have a very similar header page. This header page is very important and something that you should take very seriously. The header on a page is very important because it reflects your professionalism. So the picture could be something that's a lifestyle, either something that you want people to desire. It could be something of a personal value, or it could be an event. Any of those pictures are perfect for a header, but one thing that's important, it needs to have a click option on the picture. So when they click on the picture, then it goes to your description. And in that description, then you would create a link for them to get information or for you to collect their email. Let's start with the personal page. Okay, one thing to remember is that because it's called a personal page does not mean it's personal. Anything that you're putting on Facebook is public information. So if your personal page does not reflect you as a business owner, then you should go and clean it up. Personal page on Facebook as a business owner does not mean that you get to share your personal opinions on everything. It means that people are going to go to your personal page to learn more about you, and what is reflected on your personal page should also reflect you as a business owner. There are 3 areas in your personal page that you should make sure that's filled out completely. There's the introduction section, there's your detailed section, and there's your hobby section. The importance of these 3 areas is that it gives people details about you. It gives them links, it tells them about you, it tells them what your interests are. It's more personal side. The other important thing about filling this out is that it makes you look like a real person. So often when I go through and I visit different personal pages and these are not filled out, I get the feeling that maybe it is a fake page and somebody's just trying to use that page to make me a friend so that they can get into my information. So if you fill out this information, then it makes you look like a real person. Posting on a personal page, ideally once a day is great, but you want to do it at least 3 times a week. Unfortunately, on the personal page, it has to be done individually. There is no scheduling options available on a personal page. When you're requesting friends, you want friends who are going to interact with your posts. It's better to have 200 interactive friends than 3,000 friends for a number. You should delete friends who do not interact with your post. Then you have more people who will see your post. When you make a post, you want to make sure that you respond to all interactions. So if somebody leaves a comment, then you want to click reply and comment back to them. And if somebody leaves a like, then you want to also message them. So to do that, if you look at your likes section and you click on the number of likes, it brings up a list of people who have liked your page. And then you can click on the message button and send them a message. That tells Facebook that those people are important to you and you're still communicating with them, and it builds up the algorithm so that, again, more people see your posts. You also want to share your post to your story because you don't know whether people are following stories or your posts. The more places that you can get your post, again, the more people will see them. So why should you work so hard on your personal page? It's because of Facebook's algorithm. So the more people who interact with your post, the more people will see your post. So the more you interact with the people who are interacting with your post, the more people that will see your post. Therefore, creating all of this interaction or social type of contact will help people see your post. You also want to make sure you understand that Facebook is more likely to show your personal page to more friends than a business page. If you're a network marketer, you should definitely be using personal page and group pages, and I would recommend not using a business page. Let's talk about the business page. The business page also has its area of details. So again, it's important to make sure that you're filling in all of those items as far as your contact phone number, your websites, your details of your location, and your description. On scheduling to a business page, you do not want to schedule more than once a day, and you do want to schedule at least 3 times a week. Quality is more important than quantity on a business page. You want to make sure that the information that you're sharing is information that people are really concerned about. You want to create posts that creates conversation. You can schedule business posts. So if you go to business.facebook.com, that will take you to the scheduling section. Or if you go to create a post, in the bottom right area under Boost Post, there's a link that says Meta Business Suite. If you click on that, that would take you to the scheduling area as well. My favorite area of the scheduling section is the planner because it gives you a calendar look. Across the top of the calendar, it gives you some holidays that are coming up. So if you want to talk about those holidays, you can do that. It also gives you an idea of when your followers are on the page. So it gives suggested times. But in the top right section then of that area, you'll see a create link. If you click on the create link, it'll open up the area to create your post. So you'll see there's a text area. You can add photos, you can add video, you can actually create a video and schedule it. So once you've put in all your information there, at the bottom right then, you'll see that there's a publish button that opens up. And you can click on the arrow there and there will be a schedule post area. Once you click on that, it'll open up a calendar. And Facebook will actually give you some ideas of when would be a good time to post, but then you can also fill in your own time frame. Then you'll click on save, and then again to the bottom right, it'll say schedule post, and you'll want to click on that, and that will schedule your post. Again, in your business, you want to reply to all your comments. You don't get an option to reply to likes, but you can invite the people to follow your business page. So if you click on the likes, it'll open up a section that will give you a list of all the people who liked your page. And you can scroll through that and find out the people who are not followers of your page, and you can invite them to be a follower of your business page. A couple of things that are important to remember about your business page is there's an average of 1 to 7% of followers who will see your post. That's just the way the algorithm works on Facebook. Facebook considers business pages a pay-to-play area, so they don't show business pages very frequently to your followers. So you do have some advertising options with it. That's rather low cost, although Facebook in the last couple of years has become a little bit more expensive, but you can put your email list in and you can target those people specifically with your Facebook ads. You can target people who have visited your website. So consider people who have gone in and found your website, visited. You can go back in then and have Facebook ads follow them. You can do a lookalike. So whether you use your email list or people who visited your website, and you look for people who are like them. So Facebook will go through and say, these people are like those, and they'll show those people your ad. You can trigger it in and do people with specific interests. And you can also do people with specific demographics. So if you're a brick and mortar and you want to target people who are within a 6-mile radius of your business, you could do that. Okay, so the next page is the group page. The purpose of the group page is to build long-lasting relationships. You have a higher reach over your business page, and you can be more intentional about your training or your topic on a group page. The important part of a group page is that you make sure that you have a membership question area, and one of those questions needs to be get their email. On a group page, you want to post a minimum of 4 times a week. Daily is best. And these can be scheduled. In the bottom right, you'll see that there's a calendar icon, which you can click on that to actually schedule your post. All right, so let's talk about types of posts. So these are some of the top subjects for posts. All right, so you can promote your website or your blog. But when you promote your website or your blog, make sure that you put the link itself in the comments. So maybe you're asking a question about the blog, or your blog answers a question, you create that as your graphic, and then you have little arrows that says link below, and put the link in your comments, because Facebook will show a post less if it's taking you off of Facebook. So you'll get a better response from Facebook to show your post if the link is not in the actual post. So put that into the link. If you tell a story, maybe it's a story about your business, about someone who came in, share behind the scenes or employee highlights, ask questions. Post how-tos are very popular. Share branded graphics, share product photos, especially if you have new products out or something that's being rebranded. Contests and giveaways are a good post. Announcement of special offers, announcement of new services or new products, product reviews. So you could do like a review of why your product is so good. Post frequently asked questions or events. Post AMA, which is an Ask Me Anything post, or do it as a live session, or create polls. So those are some of the most popular types of Facebook posts. Holidays are really important, and they're kind of easy to post. And if you find funny holidays, people like to share those. And the way to find those, if you go to Holiday Insights, and there will be a link below so that you can find this easily. But there actually is anywhere from 2 or more holidays every day of the year. It's amazing how many holidays they have found. And so you can just scroll through these once a month and find things that you could promote or that relate to your business or that could create interaction. You could even like use these for like contests. So like, for example, February 4th was Bubblegum Day. Put in your post, hey, the person who can blow the biggest bubble and share below wins a something. So then you get people interacting, because if they're interested in winning that prize, then they'll do a picture of themselves blowing a big bubble with their bubble gum and share that. So then that goes on your page, but then it's also shared on their page because they posted it, and then all their friends see it as well. Another really good thing is to answer questions, but sometimes we wonder, well, what are the questions people ask? If you go to answerthepublic.com, put in a topic. So like I put in Facebook for business as a topic, and that particular topic resulted in 342 results. Pretty big topic. Now you'll find that some of these questions actually duplicate themselves, but I would probably estimate that if I narrowed this down, I probably would have a good 60 good questions from this list. And you'll see that in the top right, it says download CSV. So you can actually download that list and sort it out so that you can find the best questions. Okay, when you're posting your content, never do just plain text. Either put it in one of those colorful blocks that Facebook offers, or do a graphic style of post of it. You could use a free software like Canva to create a graphic, but never just do plain text, because people will not see plain text. People will see large graphics, photos, or videos. They also will not interact with just plain text. You need to make it thumb-stopping type of a post, which would be a graphic, a photo, or video. Photos now should be something that is interactive with your business. So maybe it's a happy customer and then you leave their review, or maybe it's one of the employees working on something, or a group of employees working on a project, or they need to be personal photographs, not just something that you would pull off of a free photo resource, right? Video is the most popular type of post. They get the most interaction. And a lot of people are a little overwhelmed with video, but there's some easy processes to make video. Obviously, we all become very, very knowledgeable in Zoom over the past couple of years. So you could do Zoom, like maybe you did a Zoom with a customer that's happy and they gave a review, or do a Zoom about reviewing a product, or do a Zoom with an employee talking about the services. There's so many options to do with Zoom. You could do a Zoom with one of your suppliers. If you want something that looks a little bit more towards an artistic side, then there is a program called Animoto, which is really easy to work with. And to create like a video for them, for example, you would choose like a particular layout that you like. So if I chose this Valentine's Day discount promotion, I then we could either upload my own pictures, which would be suggested, but they also give some options over to the side here for some more generic type pictures. And then I just drag the picture into this space to create the video to be more personal. So let me show you what this finished video looks like. And it only takes like 2 or 3 minutes. It's so fast. Another program you can use is Videos, in which case it's another simple program. You can go in and search for a topic. So here I searched for Valentine's again. Select a template that you like. You can go in and change the wording. You can change the color tones. So if you wanted to change the colors so it matched your personal brand better, you can actually select different types of music. Then just click on preview and then it will process the video. And so let me show you what that would look like. All right, so our last topic is getting the lead and maintaining the conversation. Getting the lead. All right, so what can you use? What can your company put out there that can get a lead? Maybe you went to your list of questions that you got from Ask the Public, and you create a PDF of the top 10 most common questions. Maybe that's your giveaway. You could put it in a nice little layout format, or just make it a list. Do a short consultation with your potential followers. Do a small service fee or a discounted to the leads for additional services. You could offer a subscription service, or you could ask them to join your private group so that they're getting more information or more personal attention from you. Okay, let's go through the process of sharing your offer. First, you want to share your offer on your personal page if you're network marketing, or on your business page if you're a local business. And that offer should be in the process of a photo with a little tagline on it. And the description, you're giving them information about what they need to do to claim that offer. It could be one of the background text type of posts that Facebook offers, or it can be a video. So in the description, you're going to tell people what you would like for them to do. So state the offer and say something like, would you like this offer? And then they would say in the comments that they would like, or say, yeah, they get it free. So you're asking them to leave a comment, but without saying leave a comment. So you have to create another way of getting people to leave a comment. In the comments, you're going to respond to them and tell them that you're going to send them a direct message. And in the direct message, you're going to share the link to your offer. Do not share the link to your offer in Facebook. You only want to send that to people in a personal message or a direct message. Once you put that link into Facebook, you have eliminated anybody else having to leave a comment. So you have taken out the point of creating that conversation. So you want to make sure that everybody who wants to take advantage of your offer is leaving a comment, because that's going to up your algorithm in Facebook and more people are going to see that offer. If you decide that you want to run ads for Facebook, you can do that through a Facebook ad link, in which case what that means is that Facebook will walk you through the program to make the offer within Facebook. So people have to click on the Facebook link and then go to your offer. So all of your lead information will be in the Facebook platform. So you'll need to go into the back end of your Facebook to get that list of leads and then put them into whatever your email platform is. I personally like Constant Contact as an email platform. I've used them for years because they have different plugins that I can use that go straight to my email, and I don't have to take the time to transfer them or use another type of service to put them into an email service. Whatever your lead page is that you use, again, make sure you do not post that in Facebook. Send it as a direct message, because you do not want to mess up your Facebook algorithm by saying to Facebook that you're taking people off of Facebook, or not having the continued conversation with people requesting your information because you already left it to the first person who left the comment. Okay, if you are in an area that you have niche specific leads, there's another program that you can use to search out those types of leads, in which case it only works well if you have very niche specific areas. What the program does is creates a spun message. So you can go to a group, click on the members list, and then click on members with things in common, and then start this program. It'll actually send your spun message or your friend request to each of the people there. So then you now create a list of people who have been asked to be your friend, and you can go in and make sure that they're a good contact for you and create a conversation with them. So talk about things that you have in common and create a conversation to find out if they would actually be a good lead for your business. So how that works then is, once you're in the member area, you click the top, and then this will program it so that it follows all the Facebook rules. So you'll see here that it sends out a message every 5 minutes. It sends out 25 requests at a time. The program suggests doing it twice a day so you don't get yourself banned or in Facebook jail. And then it creates a spun message so that everybody's getting a different message. Okay, so what we concluded with your post is your posts need to share quality content. Quality is more important than quantity. Needs to be regular. You need to choose the best time to post, which Facebook actually will suggest the best times to you. You need to make sure you're starting conversations. You need to stay away from comments like this post, or share, or leave a comment. You need to say those types of things using different words. You need to reply to comments and likes, and you need to share on Facebook stories. It's a lot to do. I want to share with you an event coming up with some of my top mentors, in which case it will be February 9th through the 16th. And it's not every day for the whole day. That's 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour towards the later part of the day. So it's 2 speakers a day. And these are people that I look up to learn more about Facebook. These are the people who are making 6, 7 figures on Facebook. So they know more details in the tricks of how to make it more successful for us. So if you go to the bit.ly LW for Lois Wyatt Mentors. I do want to thank you for your time. You'll find all of the links to the different tools that I spoke about below in this page. And I am also offering a free consultation to anybody who views this video. So I thank you for your time, and I wish you many great blessings on your Facebook journey.